Hi, it's Chris, and welcome to step 2. Now, before we get into that, right, so if you have everything ready to go, you have your autoresponder, then great. Keep following along because this is good stuff. Basically, at this point in time, you want to, let's see, here we go. You want to either make your own product or find a CPA offer. Now, I'm going to give you the pros and cons of each, so let's get right into that. There are a lot of pros with your own offer. Okay. Pros with own offer is 100% instant commissions. Um, it brands you. You can put upsells in your own product and always add to your own product. And so people are super responsive to you if you put something out there that's of really great quality. You can really offer coaching services, mentoring services, things like that. Those are pros of your own offer. Now you can still do that using the other offer if you build a good relationship with your list. But having your own offer, you can do so much. You can always make changes to it, add things to it, add upsells to it. So there's a lot of things that you can change. It's so customizable. So those are some of the pros of having your own offer. I would say the cons, you have to make it. It can be time consuming. So those are some of the cons. You have to make it. Can be time consuming. You may not have the time to sit down, make the videos, or put the product together. So those are some of the cons. So you don't need your own product. Because the next thing you want to take a look at is CPA, which is cost per action. I'm going to show you how to pick that. So what are some product ideas though? We're still talking about your own product here. Well, you can put together a training course like this. So what I'm doing right now is a product. I'm teaching you step by step how to set it up, and your product can be on anything. You can teach people who are other in business opportunities or in MLM or network marketing. You can teach those people how to use Facebook or Craigslist to promote. You could teach someone a step by step course how to set up Facebook ads, and then you could have an upsell that teaches them how to set up a Bing pay-per-click campaign or a Google campaign, and that could be your product, right? Break it down into different advertising avenues and teach them how to create an ad if that's what you know how to do, or if you have a good understanding of that. You could create a Fiverr training course, which is basically teaching others how to make money using Fiverr, and the list just goes on. Anything that you can teach people how to set up advertising for their businesses, or you can teach people how to make money online, even if it's making just a few dollars. If you can teach people that, that's just valuable. Good price points are, depending on what you think the value of your product is, start as low as $9. You really don't have to go lower than that. $17 is a good price point. That's the one that I use personally, is the $17 one. There's 27 and there's 37. Those are good price point for an OTO. Now you're more than welcome to go higher, but those ones all convert really well. And then you can go right into your upsell, and your upsell, of course, can be higher. Your upsell could be 47, which is what I use, or you could use $97 for your upsell. It's really up to you. So just so you know, I've mostly been promoting my own product recently. I've been promoting same product. I tested some different price points, basically 17, 19.97. You're going to see some $47 sells, which are the upsells for my product. And this is all for about the range of, about 2 to 3 days. So quite a bit of sells. And of course, it just varies with how much traffic is coming in. So that's mostly what I've been doing. I haven't done CPA for a while because I've been promoting my own product, but CPA is something that I'm going to teach you too, because if you don't want to create your own product, then you should go to CPA. That's the next best thing. All right, so let's talk about CPA. What is CPA? CPA is cost per action. And basically, you make money for sell. Now, usually with CPA, they're going to pay you out 100%, and sometimes they'll pay you out 200 or 300% because they make more money on the back end. For example, the customer might pay $12 for a CPA product, and then when that customer pays that $12 for the CPA product, what basically happens from there, after that customer pays, let's just say the $12 for the CPA product, the CPA company will pay you $35. And the reason why they do that, it's about customer acquisition. How much is a customer worth to the CPA network, right? And so in many cases, especially with the network I use, they pay out 200 or 300%. Even though the customer only pays $9, they know that the customer is going to buy upsells, or there's usually monthly residuals built in. But we don't have to worry about any of that. We just have to get the customer in the door. That's all our responsibility is. We make that first sell. The CPA network pays us. It's simple as that. We don't worry about anything else. The company, once the company gets them on their list, right, and on their buyers list, then they do the follow-up either over the phone, a lot of different scenarios, right? So we'll talk about how you find converting CPA products as well. So that's some ideas for building your own product, and I'm going to show you how to do that too. And then I want to go right into picking a CPA product. Cash Network is my favorite. I'll put a link to that as well below. Cash Network's my favorite CPA network to get into, and ClickSure's pretty good for CPA offers. I would stay away from the CPLs. The CPL offers in ClickSure are no good. They usually void your leads and they don't pay out on your leads. So just stay away from the CPL. But the CPA and ClickSure is good. Haven't had any problems with those. I mostly stick though with Cash Network. So how do you find a good offer? Well, typically we go by EPC, which is earnings per click, and that's something that you usually don't see publicly in the network. Sometimes they'll post the results, but earnings per click is basically tested network wide. And so if affiliate sent, let's just say 5,000 clicks in total, right? Because you have John who sends 200 clicks from his list, Bob who sends 300 clicks from his list, then the average comes out to be the EPC. So sometimes EPC could be $1, $2, 50 cents, 60 cents. Anything over 60 cents is a good EPC. And the reason why I say that is because your traffic cost is usually going to be around your cost for traffic is usually going to be around 50 to 60 cents per click, depending on the source. So if you're breaking even back on the traffic, that's pretty good. Or if you're getting really close, I consider that really good, right? Because remember, the goal here is we want to break even. So a 60-cent EPC or higher is good. If you're at 50 cents, it's pretty average. If you're any lower though than 50 cents, then that's really where you probably want to start looking for another offer. So how do you find that? Well, I'm going to show you how. All right, first of all, when it comes to finding an offer, it depends on what avenue of advertising. If you're using solo ads, you're most likely going to be promoting within the make money online niche, because just about every solo ad provider list is built around the make money online internet marketing niche. So I'm in Cash Network. I created an account, and once you're in, it looks like this, and you basically click on campaigns. Okay, now I'm going to zoom in and show you, all right, how to pick the offers. Now you can do, remember, you can do Bing PPC with some of these offers as well, but I'm mostly focused on what works with solo ads. This is kind of what my course is based around. So I'm all about solo ad traffic here. So what you want to do is you want to go to BizOp. You can go to BizOp trial offers or video straight sales. Those are the categories that I like, and there should be one more category, just BizOp. So I'll start here with the BizOp video straight sales. Okay. Now, a lot of these aren't going to tell you the EPC even when you click on them. It does tell you that the customer pays $47 and that you earn $70 per sell. So with that being said, how do we find out what the EPC is? Okay. Good news. Well, in the network, what you can do is you can actually email the network, or in some cases with Cash Network, you can get them on Skype, email them. And I can tell you with Cash Network, they're a very honest, reliable network. If you ask them, say, I want the EPCs for BizOp, for the BizOps. Can you give me the EPCs for the top 7 offers? And what they'll do is they'll send you the top 7 offers and their EPCs. All you have to do is ask for it. And it's sometimes it's the same scenario with other networks. In ClickSure, now I'm not sure how honest ClickSure is about their EPCs, because I think sometimes people promoting in ClickSure, they tell they're basically telling the network to say, hey, tell them that my network or my offer produces this EPC. With Cash Network, I do know that they test their offers and they can actually see on the back end the EPC. So once again, depending on the network you're in, all you have to do is ask. And if you're promoting a different category, say, hey, what's the EPC for the top weight loss products? Asking for it is going to do a lot for you, because what I've noticed is after I ask and they give me, the top 5 offers, I'll usually put those, put 3 or 4 offers in a rotator, send some traffic, and I'll see which one produces the best EPC, and then I scale up. So EPC is very, very important when picking an offer. And all it takes is that extra step of just asking, hey, what offers are converting? Can you give me a list of 7 offers, or can you give me a list of the top converting offers as far as EPC goes? That's all you have to ask for. So fair enough. All I ask of you is that you ask, because it changes all the time. So what I show you in this video may not be true, when you're watching it, because if you're watching this a year later or 3 months later, the offers that I use may not even be here. So I want to teach you how to do this on your own. And so you'll always be able to ask, just get support from the network. That's like that's why I keep emphasizing it. But for me, right now, an offer that's been converting really well, and I'm here in February 27th of 2015. All right. I personally like offer 967. Now, let me just type it in here. Now, like I said, any of the BizOp categories are good, but stay away from CPL because we want to go after CPA here. That's what's going to make us money. So this one's a $49 to the front end, and they pay out $70 per sell. And you just grab the link here, and I'm going to actually use this offer as my example because I tested this the last week, and my EPCs were pretty good. I got some really good earnings per click on this offer. So that's what I'm going to use. Fair enough. And that's how you pick your offer, is by asking for the EPCs, and the network should have no problem getting that to you. And in the next video, now that we've picked their offer, I'm going to go into more depth about creating your own product and some of the things that, and I'm going to talk about what converts. So my next video, I'm going to talk about what converts and how you can determine that on your own. So yes, it's always important to ask with CPA, but I'm going to go over some valid points of what converts as a product and why certain products convert into sales and why certain products don't. So I'm going to list the key points of what makes a product convert. What should be in your sales video or sales page that makes your product convert, and that's what I'm going to show you in the next video. And so all these pieces are going to start adding up, and we're going to start going into actually making sales and running traffic. All right, so I'll go ahead and see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.